Hello, everyone. Welcome to Daily English Talk.
Hi, Jack. Today we're doing something different.
Yes, today we're focusing on B1 vocabulary. I'll give you words, and you'll explain them with examples. Ready?
Ready? I love teaching vocabulary. It's so important for language learning. Let's begin.
Our first word is insist. Can you explain it?
Of course. Insist means to say something very firmly. You demand something strongly. You don't accept no for an answer. For example, she insists on going to the party even though she's tired. Another example, he insists that he didn't cheat on the test. The meaning is that she or he really, really wants it. It shows determination.
What about participate?
Participate means to take part in something. You join an activity or group. For example, all students must participate in the class discussion. Another example, will you participate in the soccer tournament? It's about being involved and active. If you don't participate, you're not involved.
Next word, barely.
Barely means almost not, or only just. It suggests something is difficult or almost doesn't happen. For example, I barely passed the exam. This means I got a very low passing grade. Another example, she barely has any time for hobbies because she works so much. The time is almost non-existent. Barely shows a tight situation.
Good. Now cheat. I think this is clear, but explain it anyway.
Cheat means to act dishonestly. You trick someone, you break the rules. For example, some students cheat on tests by copying answers. Another example, don't cheat in the game, play fairly. You can also cheat someone of something. The store cheated me by charging too much. Cheating is always negative.
What about count on?
Count on means to depend on someone or trust them. You rely on them. For example, I count on my best friend for support. This means I trust her completely. Another example, you can count on me to help you move. It means you can rely on me. It shows trust and dependence.
Now drop by. This is phrasal verb, right?
Yes. Drop by means to visit someone without planning. You stop by their place informally. For example, I'll drop by your house after work. This is casual. You're not making formal plans. Another example, we drop by the store to buy milk. You just stop there quickly. It's informal and unplanned.
What's get along with?
Get along with means to have a good relationship with someone. You like each other. You're comfortable together. For example, I get along with my coworkers very well. This means we have a good working relationship. Another example, does your brother get along with his new classmates? It's about compatibility and friendship. If you don't get along with someone, there's conflict.
Worth. Can you explain this?
Worth means the value of something. How much something is deserving of attention or effort. For example, this book is worth reading. It means the book is valuable and deserves your time. Another example, is the ticket worth the price? This asks if the value matches the cost. You can also say, it's worth it, meaning it's valuable or good.
Next, tackle.
Tackle has two meanings. First, in sports, it means to forcefully stop someone. The player tackled his opponent. Second, and more common in general English, it means to deal with a problem. We need to tackle the problem immediately. Another example, how should we tackle this difficult project? It means to face the problem directly and solve it. Tackling is about taking action.
Demonstrated, past tense of demonstrate.
Yes, exactly. Demonstrate means to show something clearly, to display how something works. Demonstrated is the past tense. For example, the teacher demonstrated how different species of animals live. Another example, She demonstrated the new software to the team. Past tense, he demonstrated his skill at yesterday's competition. It's about showing or proving something.
Species. This is interesting.
Species means a group of animals or plants that can breed together. They're the same kind of animal or plant. For example, different species of animals have different habitats. Another example, there are many species of birds in this forest. You use species for both singular and plural usually. What species is this dog? These are endangered species. It's scientific, but used commonly.
Judgment. How do we use it?
Judgment means an opinion or decision. It's what you think about something or someone. For example, according to her judgment, we should choose option A. Another example, don't judge him too quickly. Your judgment might be wrong. You can also say good judgment or poor judgment, meaning someone makes wise or foolish decisions. In my judgment, this plan is good.
Sufficient. Is this the lay?
Yes, similar meaning. Sufficient means enough. You have what you need. For example, the budget was not sufficient for the project. This means there wasn't enough money. Another example, is the water supply sufficient for the city? It's slightly more formal than enough. We have sufficient time to finish. It means we have enough time.
Permit. This can be a noun and verb.
Exactly. As a noun, it's a document that gives you permission. You need a special permit to enter this area. As a verb, it means to allow. The teacher will not permit students to talk during the exam. Another example, weather permitting, we'll have the picnic outside. It means if weather allows it. Both uses are important.
Emerged. Past tense of emerge.
Yes. Emerge means to come out or appear. Emerged is past tense. For example, several interesting ideas emerged during the discussion. Another example, the sun emerged from the clouds. It can also mean to develop or become known. A new leader emerged in the group. Something emerges when it appears or becomes visible or known.
Finally, regret.
Regret means to feel sorry about something you did or didn't do. It's a feeling of sadness or disappointment. For example, some students regret not joining the club earlier. Another example, I regret not studying harder for the exam. You can also use it formally. I regret to inform you that the event is canceled. Regret is always about wishing you'd done something differently.
Excellent explanation, Sarah. These are all important B1 words.
Thank you, Jack. These words are essential for intermediate English. Understanding them helps you communicate better. You can express complex ideas with these words. Practice using them in sentences. That's the best way to learn.
Any final advice for learning vocabulary?
Yes. Don't just memorize definitions. Learn words in context. Read them, hear them, use them in sentences. That's how they stick in your memory. Also, group words by topic or grammar function. Study similar words together. And review regularly. Vocabulary learning is never finished. You keep learning new words throughout your life.
That's great advice. Thank you so much for this vocabulary lesson, Sarah.
Thank you for asking such good questions. I hope our audience learned these important B1 words. Remember, vocabulary is the building block of language. The more words you know, the more you can express. Keep learning, and you'll improve steadily.
Goodbye, everyone. Keep studying these words.
Goodbye and happy learning.